Today, I'm Whitney Allen, and in a couple of minutes, we'll take a look at North County's top 5 songs. But right now, let's go out to Escondido, where we caught North County's premier rock band, Alibi, in rehearsal at the Distillery East. A lot of bands have found that the easiest way to get gigs is to listen to the top 40 pop hits, rock hits, and new wave hits, and then practice copying the music note by note until you can sound like everyone, from the Stones to Oingo Boingos to Madonna. But if you've got real talent, creativity, and a lot of guts, you can do what Alibi does, all original music.
Well, Alibi's made their own little slot in the music, I believe. I think we all believe the same. You can't really compare us to anything because we're not Heart because of the female vocalist, we're not Rat, we're not Cinderella, Bon Jovi, anything that's out there yet. Because of the music being so beefy and strong, and then with my vocals on top of that, being able to be real sweet and then turn around and be real, rough at the same time. We just hopefully have created something new that you can, well, they're kind of like this and they're kind of like that, but we just want something brand new that's our own.
That's Ryan Hicks, lead singer for North County's Alibi, who, along with Kenny McCafferty on lead guitars, Steve Daleke, guitars and keyboards, Steve Maroney on bass guitar, and Brad Williams on drums, form Alibi. It's a band that's been in the works for about a year, and they've been playing live just since July.
I guess you could say it all started with Kenny here back in 1984. He picked up Ryan out of the found her in the reader, an ad in the Reader, and called her up and said, "Come on down." So she did.
Kenny then found bass guitarist Maroney, recruited Daleke, whom he'd worked with in a band called Transaction, and brought Brad aboard about 6 months ago. The group writes and arranges all its own music, and they work together seemingly without any sort of ego clashes.
Everyone here, we have a real, more of a family attitude, which really helps get along. Because you have to be able to get along with people. And once you really go for it, you end up, you live together, you sleep in motel rooms together. You really got to be able to live together as a family. So
Alibi splits its time playing between North County, where you can catch them at the Distillery East, a 17 and up club in Escondido, January 26th, and in San Diego, where the Spirit will host them on the 20th. But they've also been showcased at one of LA's most well-known nightclubs.
Yeah,
we debuted at the Whiskey.
Yeah,
that was fun.
Now, Alibi is serious about making it. As a matter of fact, in February, they've booked studio time to record their first album, which they hope will be picked up by a national record company. But like other artists, of course, there are some obstacles to overcome.
there's a plan and a calendar to follow, but the money might run out before it gets there. So our phone numbers and address
is... You're out. Maybe take a break from all the music you've heard before and catch Alibi in the act, doing original rock and roll that comes straight from the heart and the soul.
I've always had that in my blood from just a long time. Like I say, I personally like all kinds of music.
Yeah.
Just like I say, what expresses myself the most, of course, is something with a high energy and powerful, but it also has to have melody and meaning behind it as well.
Now let's take a look at North County's top 5